Good morning. Camera on? Camera's on. Bit chilly out today, so that's my question. Do you ride in the cold? Out on my own today. It is a bit chilly, it's about 7 degrees I think. And that's kind of my question for today, is do you ride in the cold? I mean, I think this is the last day for a little while before the weather changes and it actually gets down to freezing temperatures. It's not too bad today. These leaves mean you can't see what's in the ruts, which makes everything a bit more interesting. So you can't actually see the surface that well, like that. Makes things a bit different, but yeah. Look at this, look. I know it's a pet hate and I go on about it, but for fuck's sake, really. Yeah, do you ride in the cold? Obviously, there's plenty of solutions. Put on 8 ton of clothes. The only trouble with that is it restricts your movement and it's all uncomfortable. And I hate bulky stuff around my elbows and arms. I can put up with proper padding on my body, but anything around your arms is horrible. So I can't have too many layers on there. Cold hands, well, gloves obviously, but big bulky gloves, same issue. Oh, I can't fucking see, sun's in my eyes. I've got a fairly decent case of, I really can't see there, a really decent case of arthritis in my fingers, or as one of my work colleagues called them, ugly hands. Thanks, Karen. Karen actually is her name, she's not a Karen, she is Karen. Whatever. So if I wear really thick gloves, my hands go numb very quickly and I can't feel a thing. So I have to wear thinner gloves. Heated grips is an option. I've had cheap heated grips, but, and this is just a me thing, I don't, especially as I ride smaller bikes normally, I don't really think, I don't like the idea of putting more strain on the electrical system on them, the charging system. I'm sure it's perfectly fine if you buy a proper set of, I don't know, Oxford grips or whatever. I'm sure they're fine. But, you know, bikes are made as they are. You start adding stuff to them, electrically that is, you're just putting more strain on it before you actually need to start doing outrated batteries and ECUs and all this sort of stuff to cope with it. And I don't ride enough to do that. So what was I waffling on about? Oh yeah, riding in the cold. I mean, when I was a kid, when I was younger, and for quite a while, motorcycle was my only form of transport. I rode in all fucking weathers. more than one occasion I'd get home and have to crack the ice off of my bloody clothes. I mean, we're relatively lucky here in the UK that our temperature ranges. We don't get, you get winter and it's cold like today, but it's not, you know, ridiculously cold. Off season, can't ride at all ever. You'll get the odd, we get like a maybe, we get maybe a week of snow January, February time, quite sometimes a little bit, a bit before, but some years we will get no snow at all. This feels like a really dodgy place to have to sit. Get our wood supplies there from work for work. Check this out. It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Story behind that one. I live in Kent, you probably know it. Not fixed the wall yet then. That's one I haven't done in ages, but I don't want to tackle it on my own. There's somebody with me on that one, I think, just in case. There's old Percy. Tip your hat to Percy as you go past for luck. Thanks. So just now I did a lovely interesting bit talking to the camera. We come across a big group of hikers. There was a big bunch of bikes, 5 or 6, some detectorists out in the field detectorising. Remember, metal detector is the equipment, the man who uses it is a detectorist. Just saying, I'm in the wrong rut here as well. So I did all of that, interesting, funny, witty, something about the camera and being riding into the sunshine so you won't get very good video, something about the microphone being moved, so I don't know how good the audio is, but I didn't have the camera turned on. Of course I didn't. What else did I say? There's a little byway off the main road, off the A20, and just past Charing, that I haven't done for a long time. If I remember rightly, it is just a bit of road, I think. Almost, it's a farm track, I think, that's paved. If I remember, it's got a little right hook and a bridge on it or something. And I just want to go out and look at it. I don't think it's anything exciting, but I just want to go and look at it. Big wheels keep on turning, and we're not far from it, really. This has actually got a lock on it. Doesn't normally. Lock's been missing a while. But it seems to be back. Battery's going to run out. Battery's going to run out soon. But yeah, can blame Mello for the off-roading thing. I've had a bike licence since I was a kid, well, since I was old enough to do one. So bikes was quite often my main form of transport. For many years. But I never really rode off-road. And then Mello started doing it. I worked with him. He was doing it for a little while, and then he was like, I was chatting, I was like, oh, I want to have a go at that. Bought that 2-stroke, that DT. Did that for a bit. Still got it, still runs, still in good nick. It's only the fact that I have been too lazy not to get it MOT'd that I'm not using it. And I do love this KLX. I know it's nothing special in the bike world, the dual sport, but it makes me happy. It's just so nice to ride. Out of the box. For the type of riding I do, the suspension, the setup, it's got enough adjustment in it just to get it right for me. Getting a little bit tappy. I think the valves need doing. Maybe I'll get it in for a decent service. I might even put it in for a service and not do it myself. That'd be nice. It's probably time for an oil change. Thank you. Check out these pretty buildings in the shop. Look at it, look. Just off the main road. Beautiful place. Boobs. Just pretty. There. So, this is the one I was coming looking for. Not done it in ages, and I think it is just a road. But there seems to be something going on down there. Do you reckon that's a shoot? Do you reckon I'm going to get shot? Interesting. Let's find out, shall we? is a chute. Yeah. Way bit on the slippery side, bit on the muddy side, and I picked the wrong fucking side there, didn't I? Oh, fucking fly tipping, look at it, fucking out of order. I remembered it, I knew it was, I couldn't remember it wasn't particularly technical, but nice to do little lanes that you're not done before. Not done before, not done in a while. It's a bit fucking deep, it's a bit fucking slippery. And I know you could say, what a waste of time coming out just to do that. But it wasn't. Because I enjoyed that. So there you go. Must have done it, we've done everything round here, but well, definitely a byway. Well, I knew that from the sign, but that was on the map. I've probably done it. What do you reckon? Slippery, mud? Should we find out? Can't see under the leaves. It's a nice bit of wood, isn't it? If it comes out the other end, that's probably when I recognise it. Mellow, I know it, he knows. Got a very good memory for that sort of thing. He thinks he hasn't, but he has. Oh, ditch down there. What's that? A tree? Rocks? Oh, hey, we don't end up in there. Do we now? See, I seem to remember coming down here. I'll have to check my really old videos, even though they're really bad quality. Getting stuck behind a four-wheel drive that got caught in one of these ruts. I'm not sure. It just rings a bell. That's nice, isn't it? really need to be up on that bit of grass. These are the ruts that I don't like. Somebody's been down here in a four-wheel drive, so I can see the wheel tyre marks. Nice. When you're riding like this, do you, I know obviously you pick your route and you grab the road, but when it's like this, are you left or right hand side? Because I feel uncomfortable because I'm on pick, because I pick this side, although really it doesn't matter here. Does it really? They're both the same. Guessing there's a road up here because there's the house. Well, that's nice. What a nice place to live, eh? There's the road. Well, super. That was nice. Doesn't seem to be marked on this end, so that makes it difficult. So I cut off the bit with a cross on the way back because I can't be bothered to open the gate, to be perfectly honest. Lazy, I know, but we've been down it many times, like we have this one. Temperature's dropping a little bit. It's clouding up a little bit too. Oh hey, that was a slide. Yeah, it's cooling down a little. I mean, I've just done a bit of road work, so travelling at 50, 60 is definitely cooler than doing this. As I said before, the wind just hits you in the chest. I don't seem to ever be able to keep it warm. So, as I said, I bought one of them heated gilet thingies, body warmers to wear. I'll give that a try. Percy, I don't remember seeing that 5 mile an hour sign before. That's interesting. Hikers, footpath people. Thank you. More people. Thank you. I mean, 5 mile an hour limit. You can probably walk at 5 mile an hour. And definitely a jogger's going quicker than that. So technically they break in the law. Interesting. I just never spotted it before. There are detectorists in this field when I come back and come the other way. but I didn't have my camera on. I don't think I did. Go ahead. Thank you. You didn't look very happy, did you? Couple of people out. They're not the first I've seen. I don't know how many I've got on camera though. Tread. That back tyre's a bit squirrely at the minute. Sliding out on me. I mean, I've had it on a season, still fairly rugged. I'm going to change them at some point. But it slid out on me a couple of times today. I like to say it was intentional styling it out, but no, I'm not styling it out. Well, you're right about the tight one all the way along here, Mello. All the ruts are gone. Coming down there. Oh, overcooked that. Yeah. It's almost like riding down the road there. I suppose you could argue, what's the point? You might as well ride down the road if it's that smooth, and I get that, but it's quite nice to be out here, out of the traffic, not too many people, the odd bike, so, you know, each to their own. Thought that was a person down there, but it's a gate. I just saw the solid block of colour. Thought it was a person.